Where's all? What's up, bro? Alright, let's just wait for a couple peeps to come through. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Very interesting trading day yesterday, especially with Bitcoin. Absolute crazy movement. Yeah, so crazy. So looking at our Bitcoin trade that we had yesterday, quite a nice short at this point over here actually. And then we managed to get a 2.6% movement down, but soon after price came to this point, it just ran up like crazy. So that trade for us was a BE trade. We hit BE on Bitcoin, but today I will be looking at Nasdaq. So Nasdaq also extremely crazy. Right now, what I'm just looking at is a break out of this 1 hour trend. Ideally filling this position over here, even retesting resistance. And then I'm going short on Nasdaq. So let's just see. That would have been a decent opportunity too. But like I said, let's rather wait for market open and see the potential setup that we can get. Hey, what's up, TJ? Udo. Anna, what's up? According to my trend lines, Nas has 3 touches. Yes, also I just got my 3rd touch now. I'm just like this fair value gap over here, to be honest, it's very skeptical because I normally work with like a 50 and 65%. This just missed the 65. So I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. But yeah, that was the 3rd touch. See, we have exactly 13 minutes until market open. No join from Nasdaq disappeared. Oh shit. Is that not because you're on a different laptop, or is it because it didn't save? Oh shit. That's not great. At least it will be like a good revision thing. Good revision though. My trend line was from 18 Feb to now. So what time frame? Like daily? Are you having like a trend over here? So like a on the 1 hour. Let's see. So what you had it like this, I guess. No. Send a screenshot, bro. Let's see on your chart. Because I also have a 1 hour descending trend. Well, actually 15, but this is it here. Aaron Zills, why short? Yes, 1.618 rejection. Failure to break the 4 hour SNR zone. So if like for me, I purely enter based off confluence, right? So if price respects this FEG as well as the 1.618 and SNR and breaks below the 1 hour trend, then I would enter short. If it breaks above the 1 hour trend, then that invalidates my my sell setup. Gold, I was also checking out gold. Gold bounced off the last week 1.618. It's currently entering a 4 hour SNR again. So, yo, gold probably going short, but maybe on the yes low and resistance, or even 15-minute trend. Are we in a trade? No, not yet, bro. We just waiting for market open. Where's all? Let's take a look. So what's that? 2 touches on that trend? Two at the start. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have that trend on my chart. So essentially just this. Something like that. Okay. And what is your buy short as well with NAS? Cool. At least we're in the same boat there. So this trade setup, we could even get a like a 1 to 12 trade setup. It just depends where we enter. But anywhere from like a 1 to 5 to 1 to 12. Bitcoin's interesting. So what I was saying yesterday on the stream is that this is essentially the first time Bitcoin is having a spotlight in terms of a asset with regards to, you know, a potential war, allegedly. So what we've been seeing with Bitcoin's been stabilizing above 100K, which is really, really, really good for Bitcoin. But based off just like the fundamentals, I was looking for shorts, and it did short, but just not enough. So we had a BE entry. I would probably just let price continue moving for a little bit before I look for another setup. But right now, as it stands on the daily, especially where price is, bullish on Bitcoin for sure. Until it starts dipping below that daily high and that last week GZ, then, you know, we could possibly see a different outcome. But definitely short on Bitcoin at the moment. I mean, long on Bitcoin at the moment. Can you give us a screenshot, please? Send me $5, bro, and then I'll send you a screenshot. It's $5 a pop. What's up, Gusto? Sounds cheap. Per time frame, bro. Per time frame. There you go. This one's on me, bro. Don't stress. The next one's $5. We talking yen? Fuck out of here, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing? Freaking yen. What is the yen to dollar ratio at the moment? Not out of options is just trying to screw me here, man. Good. How you done? How you done, bro? Oh, how you doing, bro? There you go. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah, my funded account that I'm trading, I mentioned to you guys that I got a 200K with Aqua funded, and then I got 100K with Goat funded trader. Currently up 6%. So I just need like 4 more percent, then I'm done with phase one. Are you on Nasdaq? Yes, bro, on Nasdaq. We're just waiting for market open. And then depending how price moves at market open, we can probably grab a nice little short entry. Oh my god. 1 yen is, oh my gosh. Yeah, we definitely not, bro. Next year we'll start the price list so you know what you are exactly. Exactly. I need to have a price list over here. Are you in, or are we waiting for trendline retest? A B bar. So I'm ideally waiting to see if price reacts to this FEG. It's not really a strong one. And then depending on how it reacts to these confluences, 1.618 resistance, FEG, 1 hour trend, then we can possibly look. A safe entry would be a re-entering break retest inside the trend, not outside. But I'm bearish on Nasdaq. Purely, like, to be honest, purely bearish because we have so many gaps below. But that hasn't stopped Nasdaq before. So, yeah, it will be quite interesting to see how this session plays out. Can I ask? I'm just new in trading. Earlier this morning, I was trying to open position, just trying to get small profit with $10. But when I got home, I was not able to open position without using times 25. This was on Bitcoin, by the way. Probably, Aaron, your amount to trade that pair is too small. So with $10, you'll probably have to focus on like Forex. You probably won't be able to trade indices, just depending on the leverage of the broker account that you're using. So it's probably because your profit with $10. Let me know what your account is, your balance of that account, because probably that's why you couldn't be able to open a trade. A plus entry. I wouldn't say this is like a plus trade. Like A plus trade is typically like 4 confluences plus. So entry point would be filling that FEG and breaking back into the 1 hour trend. That would be my ideal entry. So what I was saying was that FEG isn't necessarily such a strong one, because with my FEGs I usually rely on 50 and 65%, so we just missed it. So it's not like the greatest FEG, but it's still a FEG nonetheless. So let's see, price broke above the 1 hour trend, which is kind of what we predicted. We just wanted to fill that. And I'll be risking 1% on this trade, guys. So 1% on this NASDAQ trade. Indecisiveness. Come on, Naz. These 15-minute candles are pretty interesting as well. Just lots of spinning tops, which again shows indecisiveness. Liam, what's up, bro? Jeez. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, man. How you doing? Hey, Jamie, is there any video link where I can find a full break? Bro, it's coming out, I think tomorrow or Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm stumbling on my words. A YouTube video basically on the Strat. It's pretty decent, but then like I said, that there is a course coming out, bro. It's been a mission to get this course out just purely because of editing, but the course should be available to you guys hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. But yeah, that YouTube video will come out, and then I'll probably also do like a little giveaway with that YouTube video. Maybe like a 50 or 100k challenge. We'll see how well the trades go, so I can dictate how much I'm willing to drop. I'm doing good, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I really can't complain. Yeah, being good considering like the trade environment and stuff. It's not been too bad. That mission had real emotion, bro. Like, I'm not usually like an angry person, but like the way, I mean, like the time period of how long this course is, I've been waiting for this course to come out, is actually really ridiculous. And the thing is, like, I'm paying people to like edit it, upload it and all that stuff. So it really sucks ass because like it's not ready, and it's been what, like 3 weeks? Okay, maybe 2 weeks. Because I had some time to like film the final modules, so like 2 weeks. How do we get in the course? There'll be a free course on the Discord, so it'll be available on the Discord. Then there's obviously like a more in-depth course under the mentorship. William, how you doing, bro? If you're paying Oaks, bro, yeah, dead ass. But even like, you know, this YouTube video, I think like every single week now, at least 2 videos will be coming out, which is really cool. I'm just trying to grow the YouTube channel. We're on like 7.8k subs. So if you guys aren't subscribed on the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe. It would mean a fuck ton to your boy. I'm trying to get to 10k before the end of July. So it would mean a ton. Do you enjoy the video side of things? Bro, like, in terms of editing, I don't really enjoy like filming videos. I enjoy like speaking to people, like mentorship classes and stuff. I actually enjoy like speaking to people. Like, it's interesting because you meet like so many different people. But filming videos, maybe I'll have a joy for it later. But as it stands, bro, I really don't. What's the channel called? Jamie Who. So let me just see. So this is your boy over here. You know, a young 7.8k subs. Oh, Ramon shot, bro. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, bro. Need to get your channel PA to do everything but be the face. Bro, yeah. I think like my only concern is the moment I start outsourcing stuff, right? I'm just concerned about the quality. So even like coming on stream, bro, appreciate you. A, your username just says A, but I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much. Wurzel, bro. How are you not subscribed already, Wurzel? What the hell, bro? But yeah, I appreciate you as well, bro. It means a lot. Thanks so much. I thought I was. Interesting. 100% you would need to trust them. Fucked, yeah. Bro, so that's why I was just like, with the live streams, I'd rather just like go on stream, you know, do this shit my ace. At least I know. Okay, cool. Okay, FEG got tapped. Beautiful. FEG got tapped. Now we just wait for a break back into the 50-minute trend, and then that's our short. So most likely somewhere here. Hey, what's up, broski? How you doing? Okay. Paul will be talking in 18 minutes. Bro, you know, Paul can go suck a sausage, bro. Like, doesn't look like he's he doesn't look like he's gonna be in the Fed for too long either. So, yeah, but no, I'm joking. He, like, whatever he says will still definitely move the market. But man can suck a sausage. I swear, if Polo like literally messes up this trade, right, I will personally fly to the States and do something that's not in my character, bro. Oh yeah, shot, bro. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not tuning you when you say Polo will speak. Like, any fundamentals, bro, like, shoot them through. I appreciate that. Will be quite interesting. The market will stay volatile, though. Well, if it will be volatile. Man's going to jail. Bro, I'll go to jail for a 1 to 5 setup. You telling me I'm going to hit stop loss in a 1 to 5 setup? Like, nah. Take me to prison, bro. I'll willingly knock his head in. I'm joking. I don't promote violence. Take one for the team. Yeah, I might need a squad though. Man's looking... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man's definitely got some bodyguards on him. I don't think I can handle, like, some private security that side. Send a strongly worded letter. I'll do that, bro. Does he have a Twitter account? Maybe I'll just ram him quickly. I'll be like, bro, the convenience of you speaking in 80 minutes is fucking with my aura. Like, can you just maybe postpone it to like 2 hours just so I can get this bag and then you can say what you want? Like, why do you have to speak in 18 minutes? Testifying to Congress about what the Fed have already done. Fair, but like, yeah, that is true. That is true, bro. What do they label it as? Red folder. What are you trading? NQ? Yes, bro. Trading NASDAQ. Not in any setup at the moment. Like I said, we tapped into that FEG. And it's quite interesting because it was a very like skeptical FEG, just by like a couple percentages. But the moment this candle breaks back into the 15-minute trend, then I'll probably look for an entry to go short. Just checked into Marpo, doing the same at the same time. Damn, bro, this guy. You still in your homeland? Bro, are you talking Africa or Asia? Because none of the above. I'm in Europe at the moment. Asia, no, I'm in Spain at the moment. I miss my homeland though. All of them. We're in Spain, Madrid, bro. Nothing too crazy. I originally wanted to go to Marbella, but I'll be very honest with you. I don't think I'm going to concentrate in Marbella. As much as I want to, I don't think I will. So, yeah, Madrid's like the base, and then I'd rather go Marbella like when things are steady. I'm here in Spain as well. Crazy, bro. We're in Spain. Where in Spain are you? And you from SA as well, bro. I think we follow each other on Instagram. When you're doing a meet and greet, bro. I'll do a meet and greet when we have a absolute banger of a month. Cause I want homies to be, pumped up. Like, oh, bro, 8% this month, fucking sick. I don't want to be like, yo, meet up and like, yeah, like BE for the month, what's good, Like there has to be some hype to it, bro. Madrid is like business city, Marbella like party, 100%. 100% agree. Mallorca, bro, yeah, from SA. We were in LHS together, bro, 2017, no, 2014. What? No ways. I can't see your profile picture correctly. What year did you matriculate, bro? That's crazy. I didn't know you were from Ladysmith. Did you matriculate 2014? Bro, that's nuts. That's so cool, actually. LHS, bro. Nah, I matriculated in 2016, my bro, but I was in grade 10 when you were in matric. I'll be here in Spain until October, make a trip. Until October, I'll try my best, Mallorca. Definitely try my best, bro. Otherwise, if you're in Madrid, let me know. So you were 2 years below me. Um, shit. So, I'm trying to remember people's names, but I can't really remember. I know the grade below me really well, like Sabia, Cassidy, all of them. Carl Ritter, yeah, Carl Ritter was in my grade. Fuck, I haven't heard that name in long, bro. Jeez, I wonder what he's doing. Actually, that's crazy. Top works 5 minutes, but this is perfect. So, we just need to wait for this 15-minute candle, 10 more minutes. But even on 5 minute time frame, if we break down, retest, it will be pretty good. That's crazy that you're from LHS, bro. Jeez, like if you show me a picture if of how you looked in grade 10, I'll probably remember you, to be honest. But like me looking at your profile picture now, bro, like people change in like fucking, a ton after high school. So I won't be able to recognize you at all. 5 minute candle's looking good. Bro, I swear I look so different. Yeah, 100%. I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. You might though. I'll chat on Insta, bro. Maybe it rings well. Okay, yeah, hit me up, bro. That's crazy. Well, it's nice to see you, bro. Let's see what gold's doing. Bitcoin. Tecnología. Okay, ideally we want this 5 minute to close below this 15-minute trend. If it closes bearish, it's great too, but that won't necessarily be our entry. Listen, bro, I've been following the journey since I left school. Actually, one of the reasons why I started trading 7 years later. Oh, bro, that's crazy. That's so freaking crazy. What's up, Hot Cheetos? Alright, so 5 minute just basically closed on trend. Just joined, let's see, gold, 2626. Damn, that would be an absolute killer of a trade, bro. That would be an absolute killer of a trade. Would you call that an evening star? You could scrape it out. My only thing is like how this isn't a spinning top. So with evening stars, I don't really mind the kind of candle that closes, right? In terms of spinning tops, it can be bearish, it can be bullish, it's okay. But for me, that just isn't a spinning top, so I wouldn't consider that evening star. I'm in at that FEG. Crazy. Yo, that's ballsy, bro. Good though. Like, bro, if we had to get in at that FEG, it would be like a 1 to 7 trade, which is pretty nuts. Shit's looking choppy today. Yeah, flip, bro. Really is. So 2 more minutes until this 5 minute candle closes, as well as the new 15. So let's just look at this 15. So this 15, if it closes in a spinning top, right, it could be a evening star on the 15 minute time frame. All right, cool. So we'll probably enter in the next 50 seconds. If it closes below this trend. Bro. All right, I'm taking entries on this. So I'm in on NASDAQ on that wick so far. I'm just setting up my stop loss. Stop loss we said 22,194. I mean 195. And then TP, final TP is 21,700. 21,700. $700. All right, so I'll put the so NASDAQ short at SL is at 22,195. TP1 would be 21,980. TP2 21,750. TP3 would be 21,700. So that's the trade, all right, that we're looking at. Now, where would we move SL to BE? Okay, so for me, SL at BE, I would most likely work with a smaller time frame SNR in this case. So our next one would probably be, just say somewhere here. So at this point, I would move SL to BE. SL to Inchy, sorry. And there we go. It's a 1 to 4.5 trade setup. So quite a decent TP. All right, so how many of you guys are actually trading this? How many of you guys are watching, or how many of you guys are in? In. I'm in. In, of course. Damn. A+ setup. Yeah, let's hope we just start tanking pretty soon. In as well. Great. Still experimenting before I go live trade. Nice. Good, bro. I'm in, but how to be nervous on pullbacks? You just have to trust your setup, bro. Like, once you trust your setup, it's a lot easier to just like have faith and like let it do its thing. Yeah, joined a little late, so I didn't see your analysis. I'm also bearish and biased, so it seemed like a good up. Nice, bro. I'll go in if it touches 22,333 again. 22,333. I think maybe like the high, because I think we have different prices. So for this one, I'll put alert at here. And then I'll put alert at TP1 as well as TP2 750. So TP2 should actually be 21,800. I mean, sorry, not TP1, TP2. So TP2 should be 21,800 to match up with that FEG as well as support. And then final TP would be FEG and golden zone. My concern is that after yesterday's volatile movement, we go into a period of consolidation, but I also think the fundamentals will prevent that. Yeah, I like Lab, 100% agree with you. I think like with Nasdaq at the moment, right? It's and I said this to Anna today. Wow, look at that movement. It's very interesting that yesterday the market came down, all right, and then it came down, and then the day after, or not even the day after, a couple hours after, well, no, sorry, market came down, and then it recovered so quickly, all right, Nasdaq recovered so quickly, like we can see here yesterday, market came down, then it just recovered so quickly. So, and then the next day, Trump says that there's a ceasefire, all right, now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's definitely some insider trading, all right? Like, I'm not, obviously, who am I to say that, but it just makes sense to me. And then today, with the news, is that although there was a ceasefire, Israel still went ahead and retaliated on Iran, although they agreed on the ceasefire. So, my assumption is that, look, the war is still very iffy, and it's quite hard to say like what involvement would the US have now, because look, they essentially did their due diligence, but and offered for a ceasefire. There was agreement on a ceasefire, and then not Iran, Israel broke the agreement. So for me, I just think like, look, besides with fundamentals, we still have a lot of gaps in the market with these FEGs. I think gaps will get filled. And then once prices at this point, which is also again our last week golden zone, our daily golden zone, we can kind of justify what the rest of the week would look like. I was scalping the moves up and down all day with low risk, but damn, bro, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Was that yesterday, Black Lab? Okay, crazy. Yeah, 6% in a day is mad, bro. Nice. Did the same while only to trade down then up. I thought my 7.8 in 2 days was good. Bro, those percentages are crazy. Like 6% in a day is nuts, obviously. It's not like your standard results that you're gonna get. So 7.82 in 2 days is also crazy. But yeah, 6% in a day is nuts, bro. First trading day of the month. Let's see how it goes. Man, and this is where we just wait for the trade to play out. But let's try see if we can get a break, like a proper break. We're getting some good momentum off that 5. Let's just see if we can continue getting that. I love how price is respecting that trend line. It's nice to see. until it's not. Okay, guys, I'm going to be back in like 10 minutes. I'm just going to grab a little snack. But I'm gonna leave the stream on and the chart, and then I'll come back in 10 minutos. Right. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, so still looking decent from NAS. Like I normally say with the setups, right? Your stop loss needs to make sense. So for us, if price had to hit our stop loss, right, that essentially means that price is breaking above this 4-hour SNR, above yes 1.618, and then possibly heading for this trend over here. So exactly, then bias would flip, and then bias would flip. So I'm pretty happy with the position that we got in. Look, our trade right now is in a negative, but the overall movement is still fine for our setup. So what I'm probably gonna do is I highly recommend everyone just put alerts on TradingView at that SR to entry point, so 22,033. Once price comes into here, we move our stop loss to entry, risk-free trade, and we let it play out. This trade is not going to hit TP3 today, realistically. Okay, maybe TP1, maybe TP2. TP3 could be a big ask, but you also never know what happens fundamentally. One little thing that comes out about the involvement with the states, then we can maybe see some more momentum. But for now, we let this trade play out. I'll probably come back on stream at maybe 5, 6, 7, 3.5 hours. All right, so we'll see at that point where our trade is. And when I come on, it's just going to be recapping where we are. Hopefully we in profits at that time. And then, that's essentially our setup for today, guys. I would really like to look at USD JPY as well for this week. Bitcoin, like I said, look at this. There's absolute no trade setup for us here. We maybe could just looking, we could take a sell on that resistance, but there's not enough confluence for myself. And then gold, also super choppy. So right now, Nasdaq's the only friend that we have. We have to treat it good, and hopefully it will treat us good. So I'll come back and stream about 3.5 hours. I'll send an update prior to me coming on. But again, please just put an alert at this point, because once price comes here, we do want to protect our trades. All right, we do want to protect our trades. So that's for New York session. I'll see you guys